No, trust me, you're in the right place because I know you're probably wondering, why am I watching you run when I'm supposed to be watching you wash your hair? Well, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about my day leading up to that point. I wanted to get my workout in, and healthy hair comes from within, right? So this is what I typically like to do, get a lot of cardio in for the day before I tackle this crazy wild hair. So before I leave the gym, I like to do one final mirror check and make sure that I'm on track in my waist, which I feel like I am, but I'm not feeling my face. So let's go from this to this. Of course, I have to start with a clean foundation and get my body and my hair squeaky clean. So I'm going to be using the Cantu for Natural Hair Conditioning Co-Wash. And it does not lather, so don't be alarmed, but it is very cleansing and it does not strip my hair of those essential oils that I need. From the same product line, I like to also use the Creme conditioner. It's really hydrating and it's just really simple. So I'm not really picky about my shampoo and conditioner, honestly, as long as I find that it does the trick. I'm not married to one, I have a bunch actually, but this is probably one of the ones that I'm using now that I really enjoy using. It does help in my detangle process, which I'm doing here, and I do recommend detangling in the shower if you can. It saves you a lot of time in the long run if you're a natural curly girl like me. So I let this sit for about 5 minutes while I wash the rest of my body, and then you just want to rinse it out until your water runs clear, of course. I mean, you guys all know how to wash your hair. But yeah, this is just, it's a pretty quick process. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of buildup. I like to just really wring it out well before I get out of the shower, so that's what I'm doing here. As you can see, my hair is dry and it has shrunken up, so we are going to be moving on to the Dark and Lovely Curl Defining Glaze, and this is just really hydrating and it smells amazing. I do hate, of course, that my hair shrinks up as much as it does, so I'm going to be showing you a method that I use to sort of elongate my curls and retain some of my length. And so I'm starting off by just putting my hair into a bun on one side, and the other I'm going to just pin it down because I'm going to be working from this side. And I take a small section of hair and use my Aunt Jackie's Don't Shrink Elongating Flaxseed Gel. And I'm just going to be working this throughout each piece of that section. And then I'm going to take maybe about a half of an inch of hair. Once I go through and brush everything out, and I'm going to start twirling my hair. And this is just going to create a nice long curl that we're going to unravel later. I don't start from the very top. As you can see, it's kind of still straighter at the top because it just makes it easier for me to take it out later. If you want a more defined look, of course, then just start from the very top of your hair. You just hold your hair tight and just twirl. So this wash day was actually just following when I had my hair in braids. I had just taken it out that morning before the gym, and it was extremely dirty and poofy, so I could not wait to get this process started. By the way, if you guys know of some great elongating products, I would love to hear from you because my hair shrinks up so much. Just to recap, I part my hair with my fingers, I moisturize, follow it with my elongating gel, and then I brush it all through to make sure it's evenly distributed and that my hair is detangled, and then I just twirl. Just to give you a closer look, I am going in with one hand and sort of holding my hair tight and twisting it while I'm twirling with the other, both in the same direction. If that makes any sense. This took me about 45 minutes in total to complete this process, but it can take you longer if your hair is longer, or maybe even shorter time if you're working with larger sections or you have less hair to twirl. And this is it, you guys. It will volumize quite a bit once it's dry, so this is not the final look. I'm just going to tie this down and go and handle other things while I allow it to do so. Now that my hair is dry, as you can see, it's volumized quite a bit, so I am just going in. I have oiled my fingers first. I do recommend doing this to minimize some of that frizz, and you just want to start unraveling those twists. You just go the opposite of the direction of the curl. Just make sure you follow that process. Do not rush and rip against your hair, because you will cause a knot and you will have to cut that out of your hair, and I'm pretty sure you do not want that. I've done it. Don't do that. Be patient, or even skip the step altogether. It's not really a necessary step. I just wanted some more curl definition, but you can definitely leave your hair as is, or maybe just work on the chunkier curls like I have here and just take that out and you're done. So those were just some simple looks that I would typically wear maybe, but I'm actually going to be rocking a ponytail today. So I'm just going to gather my hair up and leave that bang out, add some more cream to lay my hair down, and just play with that bang to get the look that I want. So I just wanted to give you guys a look at how my hair holds up after several days. This is actually day 4 hair, and I usually just tie it up at night, or I do the pineapple wrap method, and that is pretty much it. As you can see, it's still really well defined. If there are any frizzy pieces, I'll show you how I handle those in a second, but yeah, this is, you know, very simple. I just gel my edges back down or put some cream on them just to make sure that it stays nice and sleek, and brush it all up. And yeah, I like to spritz it with some water and some oil just to rehydrate my curls and my hair. And yeah, like I was telling you before, if I find that I have a few pieces that are not defined or starting to frizz up, I just do the same method of twisting them. Like I have a section here that I'm going to actually spritz with some more water, and then from there I can actually twist again just to get them back to that defined state and look nice and uniform with the rest of my hair. So yeah, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video. This is basically all that I do.